The moment you stop replying, everything changes. Have you ever noticed how some people control an entire room without saying a word? They don't shout, they don't beg, they simply withdraw, and suddenly the energy shifts. People start chasing, questioning, feeling. Now imagine you did the same. No instant replies, no automatic reactions, silence instead of explosion. The world around you would go into crisis. Because people are used to controlling you through your reactions, your impulses, your predictability. And the day you choose to withdraw, the game changes. Part 1. Availability is a prison. You've been trained since childhood to believe your worth lies in how available you are. Always present, always responding, saying yes when everything inside you screams no. But here's a truth no one told you clearly. Constant availability isn't a virtue, it's a prison. When you're always accessible, you become predictable. And everything predictable becomes a tool. People press you like an emotional emergency button. Attention, relief, validation, then put you back on the shelf. Carl Jung called it the persona, the mask we wear to be accepted. That mask is what keeps you saying, "It's okay," while you're suffocating, replying instantly while you're exhausted, explaining yourself as if you owe the world something. The cruel math is simple. The more available you are, the less they value you. No one respects what they don't have to earn. Part 2. Your psychic energy is being stolen. So why do we keep reacting? Why do we give in so easily? Jung had an answer. Psychic energy. Your mind is an energy system, and every thought, every emotion, every reaction spends a piece of it. Every time you defend yourself against criticism that didn't deserve attention, every provocation you answer just to prove you're right, every useless argument, that's your inner strength leaking out on things that don't nourish you. And Jung was clear. What you resist persists. The more you react, the more you bind yourself. People who live drained aren't weak, they're misdirected, and manipulators can smell it. They see that you react to everything, and they take advantage. How many nights have you lost replaying a conversation, ruminating on what you should have said? That's energy bleeding out with no return, feeding ghosts that should have died long ago. True power is not in reacting, it's in choosing when and how to act. Part 3. Silence as sovereignty. Sometimes silence is not retreat, it's sovereignty. The language of someone who no longer needs to prove anything. Silence is uncomfortable because it forces the other person to sit with their own noise. And their discomfort reveals more about them than any argument of yours ever could. You don't need to explain your absence. It explains itself. Watch what happens when you become inaccessible. Who gets desperate? Who provokes you just to get a reaction? As Jung said, everything that irritates us about others can lead us to a better understanding of ourselves. Their irritation is a confession of how much they depended on your imbalance to feel in control. Part 4. Conscious unavailability. Understanding this means nothing without action. Awareness without action is just another form of self-deception. So here's the practice. Conscious unavailability. Don't respond immediately. Breathe before reacting. Leave the argument before it drags you into chaos. Turn off your phone without guilt. Say, "Not today." Say, "I'm not interested." And most importantly, never justify your absence. You owe nothing to anyone but yourself. Yes, you'll feel guilty at first. You'll be called selfish, cold, changed. But watch closely. The people accusing you are the ones who benefited from your old version. That's not proof you're wrong. It's proof you're breaking free. The rebirth. At first comes silence, uncomfortable, loud inside you. Then the silence starts to heal. Then comes solitude, not the solitude of absence, but of total presence, your own. Jung called this individuation, becoming whole by walking alone for a while. You will lose people, but you will find yourself. Because when you are no longer available for everything, you become valuable, rare, unforgettable. So tell me in the comments, are you ready to be misunderstood in the name of your freedom? If this touched you, write, I choose my peace, and subscribe, because the next video goes even deeper.